Kia ora, everyone. In today's video, I'm going to perform hand massage with tools, and I'm going to create a very relaxing atmosphere for you to enjoy, and you will enjoy the water sounds and candles and the massage tools. So stay with me. And my guest today is Amanda, and some of you may have seen her already in hair brushing videos. And I will soak the water from Amanda's hands with a soft towel. And this water is not too hot, it's just to make sure that the hands are hydrated, and water always provides extra relaxation. And it's really good to use some elements of water or water sounds in relaxing sessions. And in today's massage, I will do different motions with my hands, and I will do the massage on the palms and on the upper side of the hand. I will also use some tools and oils. So to start with, I'm just going to use massage oil, so my hands are sliding smoothly over the skin and not causing any damage to the skin, providing only nice and pleasant feelings. And this session I'm actually filming in my new house, which has an amazing view to the sea. And I put Amanda's seat in front of me, and behind me there is a window where I wanted her to concentrate her eyes on the sea and on the relaxing scenery behind me and in front of her. It's very beautiful and amazing feeling to wake up and the first thing you see from your window is the sea. So I just wanted to aid with relaxation wanted to provide this nice, beautiful view to Amanda as well. And I'm just gently massaging every finger and pressing it slightly and rotating it in the end. And when I turn the hand, I also put my palm on top and just apply some pressure and slide my hands over her fingers on the sides and also her forearm, with some circular movements massaging the muscles, the forearm and the side of the palm. Now I'm just moved to her right hand, and depending on whether you are right or left-handed, you will have some different sensations in your hands during the relaxations or massages. And when you're trying to relax, you can also try to notice how your hands are relaxing, whether there is any specific place in your hands that relax first, whether it's wrists or maybe your fingers are getting limp and relaxing. It's not really helpful, of course, if you have your phone in your hands, but if you're watching on TV or laptop, then you can just relax your hands easily. I really want to thank you everyone for those amazing comments that you always leave at the end of my videos. It's really beneficial and rewarding for me to hear how much those videos has helped you to deal with some problems like stress and anxiety and insomnia, and I'm really grateful. There are so many little bones in our wrists and our hands that allow us to move our fingers in different ways and different directions that are truly sophisticated for an animal species that we are. And those little bones are holding also small muscles that are attached to them. And there is so much going on in our fingers and our hands to allow us to perform different tasks. And sometimes we just don't appreciate how lucky we are to have healthy hands, how many things we can do with our hands. And now I just want to use the jade tool. I warmed it up a little bit. And this gua sha tool I will be using on the sides of Amanda's hands, and also using the long side of the jade tool to run over the sides of the fingers and the hands, but also using the other end that has two bumps, and just run this all over the sides of the hands and the fingers, just slightly touching and massaging. And the same on the other hand, starting with the long end, long and curved end of the jade tool. Just warming up the muscles. And move to the sides of the hands, between the fingers. And then the side of the hand again. And jade tools are very good because they also provide a different temperature experience from what you can do with your hands. And sometimes your hands can be colder than the outside temperature, but when you start working on someone else's skin, they warm up quite quickly. And this other tool that I've got, just going to go around the fingernails and press on the tip of each finger as an acupressure massage. And this little metal tool has fox head or fox face on the top of it, and I think there is a tail as well, so I really like it. It's basically just a metal stick that you can use in different ways. You can have it as a massage tool, or you can put it in your hair, or some people use it as a bookmark. It's interesting how our palms are different, and the lines that we have on our palms are different between both hands. On the left hand and on the right hand we have different patterns. And you know that sometimes you can find those people who can do a hand reading as well, and then can tell you all about your lines and what they mean and what they represent. And the depths of those lines, the lengths of those lines, all mean something. And usually for women, they use the left hand to do reading, and for men they do right hand reading. But there are no strict rules around that. I think it's just a matter of the person who is doing the reading and what they can tell you and what technique they're using. And now I'm just switched to using the stone that I previously used in my hair brushing session with Princey. And again, the stone has this smooth, round edges that are really good for massaging smaller parts of the body, like hands. It's really useful, or even face, jawlines can be very beneficial to do this kind of massage. I was thinking of doing a hand reading session as ASMR video, and I think I can make it work, as there's so much about our hands we can find out from a simple hand reading experience. I know that some people can even tell a lot about the person and what they do just by looking at their hands and how they look, how smooth they are, what kind of muscles are tensed or developed in our hands. Most of us, of course, are very used to computers and typing and using mouse, but many of us are working with hands and doing different jobs that can make your hands not so soft, or can create different areas of pain in our hands. And just with a simple massage you can aid people with relaxation So in today's session I also use this proper massage tool, and it also has two sides. One has 4 wheels and another has just one, but they both provide similar experience because those little bumps on the wheels, they have similar size. So I think the other side is more useful for smaller areas, somewhere where the 4 wheels will be too much. So it's really good on your hands or legs or even on the neck area. And the other side can be used for example, finger massage, or if you have any specific areas that need attention, you can use this one wheel from the other side. And all this time Pasha was sitting on my lap, and he maybe felt a little uncomfortable or curious about what we were doing, and he's a social cat and really like company and tries to explore what's going on. So I actually had to calm him down a little bit and just close the door to the room so he couldn't disturb us. And I'm going to finish off with this brush. I haven't used this brush before, I just bought it recently. I really like that it has very, very dense and soft bristles. And I'm just brushing over the fingers and the fingernails, but also touching on the sides of the hand, just brushing off all the negative energy and making sure that when this negative energy is gone, there is plenty of space for something new and exciting. And that's why I like to provide this relaxing experience to people, because I know that once you stop thinking about something that happened or may happen in the future, and just start being in the present moment, you release the negative energy and you create the space for something very nice, for something amazing that can happen to you. And Amanda had this little cut on her finger, so I'm just putting this bandage on with the tea tree oil balm, and this will be the end of our session. If you like my work, please consider making a donation to my PayPal account. The detailed information you can find in the description of this channel. Thank you.